Did I get it?
Exactly.
Did I get it in time? Get
it? We'll say
might.
probably.
We'll see.
Yay!
I don't know. I'm in an ad right now.
Oh, we have a problem. It's coming up with the wrong thing.
Oh,
it's got
we have it wrong.
Yeah.
We're Dragonlance? I did not prepare for this.
We're doing
Dragonlance
session 27.
Oh, God.
Tyrannosaurus Roy.
We're all level 1.
1 second, guys.
Yeah.
I am so sad that I missed it.
Tyrannosaurus Roy.
It's okay. We didn't play, so...
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We didn't play. Didn't have enough. Nope. And Peter's back went out that day. That's why we didn't play. Yep.
Yeah,
No,
we had
it's
the
okay,
tornado,
guys.
and then Jada's choir and band concert got rescheduled to that day.
Yippers.
Kid first.
That's okay. He will still be a T-Rex next time we play.
Yes.
I am fixing it. Give me a second.
No worries. And I think I have one more spell slot to do it again. How we're going to get him out of that room is going to be fun. Because it's a small door.
I wonder if Merv has Enlarge Reduce, maybe?
Maybe. Either that or we're going to have him smash through a wall.
A
little tiny T-Rex. He'd get... Well, he's huge, so he'd go to large. He'd probably fit through the door then.
He can probably shimmy his way through.
Or we'll just make him smash through a wall.
He's got no shoulders that he has to get stuck on.
True. Yep. We'll just have him ram the wall. It'll work.
Okay. Let's see if it works now.
I will hit refresh.
If everybody can refresh and let me know if that worked.
Yep, we're good. Session
good?
7.
I didn't even have to refresh.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
I did anyway.
I'll try it up.
Well, hi everybody. Welcome to Hogwarts Session 7 of the Next Generation. Yay!
Yay.
All these people look so happy to be here.
Yes, we are.
I didn't wake up 5 minutes before game, so we're good.
It might not show it, but I'm excited for astrology.
Yes.
Yeah. Which
We've
happens
been waiting
in
for
about
how long?
4
Oh my
hours-ish.
God. 4
sessions. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll let someone introduce D&D Play 20.
Okay. Hi everyone, we're D&D Play 20, and we are an incredible community all over the world of people who love to play games and to talk about all sorts of things. And we focus mainly on tabletop RPGs, but there are a lot of people who play other things, and you can come and check us out and talk to us and discover a bunch of new games to play and a bunch of incredible people and support that you can get through this amazing community and have a lot of fun with us, like what we're about to have with astronomy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the introduction. So I'll pass back to the headmaster.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Well, does anyone want to do anything? Say anything before we do our recap?
Balls!
Introduction.
Beautiful.
You're welcome. Just in case we didn't get it when we started.
Yeah, we will introduce our characters first, and then we will go right into our recap. So, let's start off with Chester.
Hello, all. Belvedere here. I play Chester. Chester is a Hufflepuff, or possibly not, as he has no future and may not exist at all.
Yeah.
Oh.
He is a figment of all our imaginations.
My bad, bro.
He's one of the ghosts. You just haven't figured out how he got there yet.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how he got there.
Yeah.
You have to popcorn it.
Yep.
I have to popcorn it. All right, Gideon.
Okay, dokie. Hi, I'm Saint. I'm playing Gideon Weasley, who is in no way responsible for Chester's current crisis. Yeah, very happy about how flying went last week. Very excited about astronomy tonight. That's all. Just been waiting patiently. Was not
That's
super
all.
involved in the potion making. That's not really their thing, but was there for moral support at least.
And some stirring, I think.
I think Ava taught me the giggle spell.
Correct. We did.
Gideon
Yeah,
has been fairly good at doing practically doing the spells, but not good at studying them. I'm gonna send it to Amelia.
Oh boy.
Just because you weren't looking at the camera, and I'm being
Oh,
No,
boy.
I was looking for my trusty green marker because I'm a Slytherin at heart always.
Woo!
Hi, I'm Annie. I play Amelia and her trusty bestie Winston.
Oh, we love Winston.
He's the best. I literally have an owl like 24/7 cam on YouTube that I watch because it's the cutest.
Mm-hmm.
Amelia's a Ravenclaw, and she's starting to get into shenanigans, which she was not really anticipating.
But is she enjoying them?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, good.
It's nice to act like she's not the oldest of a bunch of kids, so
You get to be a kid.
yeah.
You get to be a kid, and you get to be a kid.
We're gonna popcorn it to clap.
Oh, hello there. My character's name is Cloud. He's like a pretty cool dude. He's really close with Maddie, which is oh shoot, Molly B's character. And he has a wonderful, amazing otter pet friend that goes around stealing stuff. He's a kleptomaniac. I don't really know. I didn't plan for it to be that way. It's gonna happen that way. Any questions?
Yep. Popcorn it to somebody.
Okay, I popcorn to Alonzo.
Hello, I am Alonzo Zabini. I am.
Put
Mr.
your mic
Eleganto's
closer to your
familiar.
mouth, please, Alonzo.
Lovely. I'll start again. I am Alonzo. I am Alonzo Zabini, Mr. Eleganto. Familiar. Not much to say about Alonzo. He excels at everything. That is all.
He thinks
That's
so.
a given.
Anyway.
Yes. He does so. All right. Very good. You'll make Mr. Eleganto proud.
Who do you pop
Oh,
on?
Last
Mr.
but
Eleganto's
not
a cat,
least.
by the way, for anyone that doesn't know
Yes.
what I'm talking about. All right. Oh, good. Fancy cat. All right. Done.
And last but not least would be Ava, I believe.
Yes, hi
Ava.
everyone. My name is Mariana Vagabunda, or however you know me from. I play Ava Harper, who is a little know-it-all, and who tells everyone to watch it because don't come across Hawaii, and who
He
studies
only wants us
everyone,
to watch it.
but studies everyone, but is actually really lonely and is trying to get friends by making a revenge prank. So far, it seems to be working.
So far, I like that.
We'll see. She's excited about astronomy as well, especially because her family's names usually come from stars or constellations. So she's excited.
Perfect. Well, that's our lovely students. Now I will let you do your recap for the
Yes. Recap.
for your inspiration.
Go for it, Ava.
Let me get to it. All right. Hogwarts Session 6 recap. Our session started after our Hufflepuffs and Ravenclaws had defense against the dark arts with Professor Bones, and now it was time for our Slytherins to learn to fly. Gideon and Alonzo, along with the rest of their house, were super excited about this until they realized that they were also with the Gryffindors. Flying didn't really go as expected for either of them, though. They both had issues with their holding on to their brooms or lifting off the ground without almost falling off. It took them a little longer than they had hoped, but over the hour they got a hang of it. Brooms seem to be harder to fly than dragons. On a good note, though, one Polly Chapman couldn't even get her broom to raise up into her hand, and the few times she tried, it smacked her face. Oh, and Fred took to a broom like he was born on it, much to the ire of the rest. While all this fun was happening, Ava and Amelia were at the library reading some books when they overheard a conversation from Hagrid and James Potter II. They were highly intrigued about what they heard, but didn't follow behind them as the two left. Ava had her own plan and started to copy some notes fast and headed out herself. Amelia also had some private time with Winston before dinner. Maddie and Chester took off to their dorm room also until dinner. After flying class was done and the Slytherins went back to their rooms to get ready for said dinner, they were asked by Craig to help them look for his missing pet Niffler Nibbles. Gideon then got on the ground and started to sniff it out. Alonso didn't really want to help, but decided why not and mainly stayed in the back. The trail took them up towards the trophy room where they found James and Hagrid. Hagrid then did a quick spell with the piece of hair they found and they all took off after it. They found the little guy inside one of the headmaster's wand cages, and it was nibbling on a gold-capped wand. The headmaster was having an entertaining time, it seemed, even though a few of his wand cases were smashed on the ground. This was also when Hagrid and James went over their plan. James wants to help Hagrid graduate from Hogwarts. After the headmaster agreed to this proposal, he asked Alonso to stay for a moment to apologize for earlier. Alonso told him he should also say so to Ava, and they both went out to find her as the rest went to dinner. Dinner was entertaining. Gideon's cousins, Teddy and Yosh Fu, decided today was a great day for an eating competition. Tomorrow was Teddy's 18th birthday, so the celebration started early. Yosh was doing much better than Teddy until he stood up, smiled, and turned into a gorilla. After Yosh threw up and they cleaned up the mess, Ava finally came back and gathered the group to see if they could make a certain potion. It was also when the headmaster handed over 2 books to her and Alonso after saying sorry and took off. After getting the professor's permission, they all headed to potions class to brew. For a first-time trial, it went not too bad, but they only got 2 vials out of it, and the quality of them were not as great as they hoped, but their plan was just starting.
Perfect. I don't think we really missed anything there.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much where we are picking up.
We missed showing the cute, adorable Nibbles.
Yes. Nibbles was adorable.
It was now. I
Yeah.
hope is. I hope it's still alive.
Yes. Probably nibbling on something else. Yeah. Perfect. So, because you guys all were going elsewhere and doing stuff, let's roll initiative to see who decides to go first. Because you're all not together.
Roll initiative. Oh boy.
I know. Because it is pretty much 8 p.m., so you guys have 4 hours until you need to be to astronomy.
Nibbles. Sorry.
Yeah.
I hear Mr. Conte.
Oh, wow.
I got a 6.
I rolled good initiative this time.
I did too.
I rolled really good for me.
The penguins are my lucky today.
You're welcome.
An 8 for Bill. The only one I don't see is Alonso.
Alonso,
Yeah, Alonso.
what are you doing?
Slacker.
He's bringing up his character sheet. I wrote pretty good for Maddie, too. But she's just going to follow along. 5. Okay, I know who's going last. All right, we are Ava, then Amelia, then Gideon for the first 3.
Woo!
So, Ava, what was on Ava's plan after you now have your first semi-good bottle of brew made. Can't remember the name of that one.
She is gonna turn to the Slytherins, i.e. Alonso and Gideon. It's like, so who's gonna be putting it on her food? And which food is it that we know for sure Fred's not gonna eat?
Do I know any foods that Fred doesn't eat?
Give me a history check.
Okie dokie.
Disadvantage because he eats everything.
21.
Nice.
21's enough to know that Fred, anything really that, there's not a lot, but for the most part, if it looks like he doesn't want to eat it, so if it's something like, if he like was given like a squid, he probably wouldn't eat it. So anything like really wriggly and alive, yeah, something that looks like it's
Oh,
still...
good. That narrows it down. Thanks, Fred.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
So, like,
worms, I guess.
Or like if he had like a lobster in front of him, probably wouldn't eat it. If it is like taken apart and just looks like normal food, he'd probably eat it.
Unless there's ketchup on it.
Unless, yeah.
Yeah.
And it also depends on his mood. If he's not paying attention, he'll just probably shove it all in his face.
Yeah, he'll eat pretty much anything, but I can always, when we know that it's gonna happen, I can just grab Fred and talk to him. Like that's not gonna be out of the norm. We're cousins.
Okay.
I can just distract him for a while.
Cool.
Yeah.
So,
I'll drag him over to the Hufflepuff table or something.
so when do you guys want to do it?
This is your thing. I already got my house points.
Okay.
You can manage that, right?
Of course. That's the easy part. Ava is probably not going to do it today because obviously they've already eaten and everything. So, Ava is just kind of like gonna look at between everyone that is coming out of potions and be like, so what's everyone gonna do before astronomy?
Probably go see Winston for a few.
Not look for
I don't
knitters.
know. I guess maybe. I don't know. I don't have plans today. What are we doing? Do we have homework? No, we don't.
Not yet, no.
Gideon was going to say it anyways. I don't know. What are you guys doing?
I just do some reading.
So boring. Okay.
Ava's
No, I
gonna
have to
open
read
her
it.
mouth, but then she remembers that she would be defending Alonso against Gideon, and she shuts it again.
I think I know where I'm going to go. I'm going to go hang out for a while. I'll see you guys later. I'll meet you for astronomy.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Bye. And I'll skip off.
Okay. Are you headed back to your dorm?
No.
Okay. Anything else for Ava?
Ava's gonna try to tag along with somebody. She doesn't feel like going out in the cold, so probably not going to be Amelia to see Winston. No offense. Definitely not going to be Alonso. Gideon didn't exactly invite her, so she looks at Chester.
Chester is just to the side of the cloud talking. He's probably waiting to see what everybody else is doing since they invited him here. So you won't get no help from Jester.
Do you like pastries? She says to Chester.
Just the random question.
Yeah.
love it.
What kind of pastries?
Like custard tarts and palmiers and custard slices.
I don't know what most of those are, but custard is good.
Would you like to try some?
Okay.
Okay. she's gonna kind of like lead Chester to the Ravenclaw tower and then tell him to wait there. And she's gonna go and grab some cards and some pastries and set up like outside of the common room, just playing and if Chester wants. And
Chester was
some
like
pastries.
secretly relieved because he thought they were just going to go to the kitchen, and that gets him close to where he knows he needs to be, but doesn't know how to get to the Hufflepuff. And then they end up on like the moving stairs, and just like in panic on his face as he avoids them at all costs. But yeah, once you get him up there, he's happy to play a game.
Yeah, we'll just play a game and she'll like get you to pick some like pastries. You notice that a box is clearly like nearly empty by this point. She's been using it all this week. So yeah, she gets you to try some and just play. She'll teach you some games if you don't know.
If they're wizard games, he does not know.
It wouldn't be wizard games. It'd be like things like Go Fish or stuff like that.
That'll work.
Yeah.
So you're going into your dorm to get this?
I would have gone in, grabbed it, came back and sat outside of the dorm.
Let's see if you know your daily question to get into your
Yes, get her the riddle.
Let's do
it.
dorm. All right, this is a fairly easy one, just because I can. What has cities but no houses, forests but no trees, and rivers but no water?
Monopoly.
Monopoly has rivers.
I don't know. It's not my house.
Matt.
What?
A map.
Yes. You were allowed entrance.
I would not be
Alonzo's
allowed
allowed
entrance.
entrance. You are not. Chester just stands there awkwardly as time moves slowly, like staring at these pictures that are moving, and just like more panic.
Chester's still trying to figure out the password when you come back.
Yeah. I will probably take us closer to where the astronomy classroom is going to be for us to sit there waiting and eating pastries and playing the game.
Yeah, like potions class is right near the Ravenclaw Tower, so you don't really have too far to go. It would have taken maybe 10, 15 minutes tops. And then astronomy class...
It's across. It's just across.
Yeah, you're 2 more down, so it is quite a while. You'd still be like a good 20 minutes to get there. Yeah. So about a half hour-ish, maybe 40 in total.
Ava would be describing like the games that she's okay. She knows how to play and let Chester choose which one. And she also describes the pastries. She just wants somebody to talk to.
Okay. Understood. All right. Perfect. Amelia, you're next.
Amelia will go up to see Winston, make sure he's good for the night.
Okay.
And then after Winston, she'll probably wander until it's astronomy time. I don't know what she'll do. She might link back up with Ava at some point.
Okay. Would you have went to your dorm to try your new whistle out to see if he'll come, or are you going to go to the owlery first and then
I'll
just
go to the
grab him?
owlery.
Okay.
I'll do the whistle tomorrow, probably.
Okay.
Or I'll do the whistle when I come into the owlery. Owlery. Oh my god, that's so hard for me to say.
Owlery. Owlery. Understood.
Owl Tower.
Owl Tower. Okay. When you're up there, you are on, so it's Wednesday. Wednesday evening, by the time you get up there, you're going to see the groundskeeper up there doing just like a quick little nighttime feed for them. And it looks like a lot of them are being sent out overnight to get any mail to give to you guys for like Friday or the weekend. So he's just getting all the birds fed and set up, and a lot of them are just getting ready to leave. Uh-huh. So anything specific you want to do while you're up there? Or just pretty much grab and go?
Probably grab and go.
Yeah, okay. All right. He will
she doesn't
remind
have
you.
a single brain cell going on right now, so.
Okay. The groundskeeper will remind you that pets aren't allowed in the hallways.
Yeah. She'll probably chill with Winston and then let him rest.
Okay. Because he can
does her
stay. Yeah, like he'd be fine, like in your dorm. Anytime you wanted him there too, not just to stick in the alley. Perfect. Gideon.
Yeah. Yes.
You're next. What's your plan?
I wanted to go check out the room of requirement. We found it, used it, stuff went down, but I haven't been back since.
You have not been back since.
And by that I mean we did it yesterday and I want to go back.
Okay. I'm assuming you remember where to go, because
Yes.
you should remember that.
I would.
Yeah, you would. Okay. And that is in the... Let me look. Astronomy Tower. So it's actually right near the Astronomy Tower. So
yeah.
Are you going to hang out there till Astronomy?
I was, yeah. I don't have anything else to do today. I already set up my little plan for later, so I'm just chilling till Astronomy.
Perfect. So that it's probably good. Yeah, 20-minute walk to get there from where you guys are. Give me a perception check when you get there, please.
Can I use my passive?
You can, but I'm still going to get you to roll too.
Okay. 15 with a 20 passive.
Okay. You notice that it's just a wall.
Mm-hmm.
How are you going to try and get in?
I'm just doing what I did last time, where I just walked back and forth like I was lost. But I don't know how this works.
Yeah.
So I'm just like looking for the room of requirement.
Okay.
But I don't have any specific criteria in mind. So I don't actually know if it even pops up or what happens, but that's what Gideon's trying.
All right. How long are you going to try it before you realize it's not letting you in? Because maybe somebody's already there.
Well, I don't know, probably like 2-3 minutes, and then I think maybe I'm thinking the wrong thing. Because last time I was looking for something, and this time I wasn't necessarily looking for something. So I start doing the same thing, but I start thinking about like I was thinking about astronomy because that's what we're going to later tonight. So I start thinking about like maybe a room with a lot of like star maps or something.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. And then I do that for another like 2 minutes before I realize it's still not working.
Okay. During that walk back and trying to figure out how to get it open, you will be interrupted by Mr. Alonso.
Like,
interrupted how? Like he's coming down the corridor, or he was in the room?
He had the same thought.
Up.
Okay. I was there first.
He goes, "What? Why are you here?"
What? I'm sorry. I found this place. What are you doing here?
Because I'm just gonna check it out. It's not your room.
You don't know that. Have you ever been in there without me?
Well, I can try.
No.
So excuse me.
Go ahead, try. I just stand there.
Give me
try.
give me a history check to see if you remember how to actually get in.
This is the part where he fails.
How do I give him disadvantage?
You can keep
Do you think your
talking.
dad would have
Trust me.
ever told you how to get into the room of requirement?
If he did, he probably doesn't remember it that well.
He starts
Nope.
knocking on the wall. Hello?
Gideon just keeps like
No,
chatting.
it's
like,
fine,
chatterboxing.
Alonzo. Go in. Go.
So he's not concentrated.
Prove me wrong. Go ahead. It'll totally show up for you.
So he's irritated by Gideon, but can he insight check to see why, if Gideon was going to the room, why is Gideon out here?
You
if they can
give
get
me
in, why they're not in there?
Sure, I will. No problem.
Because they were leaving. They weren't going in. They were leaving.
Yep.
Ooh.
Let's do this. Come on.
No, you know. You can tell.
Barely.
Not barely. I rolled a 2. You can tell. I have no bonus. It seems like either I also don't remember or I just straight up can't get in. But like I'm clearly waiting here for something.
He looks at you. He's like, "You don't know how to get in either, do you?"
I actually do know how to get in. I think someone's actually in there right now, though.
Oh.
Like I think it's in use. Or maybe it only shows up at certain times of day. I know how to get in. I don't know why it's not opening right now. I think someone's inside already, which makes me want to know who it is. So I was just kind of wait and see. Yeah, I was gonna wait and see. Do you want to wait with me? I won't even do anything. I promise.
Yeah, I guess it's better judgment. He actually goes. He's actually curious. He's like, "Sure, it'd be interesting to see who's also using it."
I have the newest Quidditch magazine. If you want to read it with me, there's a new broom out.
Alonso's like, "Oh, really?" In his head, he's like, "Oh my, I really want to see that." And he's like, "Play it cool, Alonso."
Okay. All right. Is there a way for us to go around like a corner so we can keep an eye on the wall without being in direct sight of it?
Like, yeah, you're in the tower. There's stairs going everywhere, so it's just like a big long. There'd be lots of places to sit and wait. Yeah, easily.
Can I scope out a good place to sit and wait so that maybe we can keep an eye on the door, but they wouldn't immediately see us?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Just give me a stealth check, please.
Why do you hate me?
For both of you.
Why do you hate me? Why do you hate us?
You know I can't stealth.
I know.
That's what you're wrong.
8.
8.
I have a negative. I'm built for strength.
12.
12 and 11. Yeah, you guys think
No, 12 and 8.
Oh, 12 and 8. Sorry, I see the 11. Yeah, you guys both think you're in the best spot. Nobody can see you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep a passive eye out for if the doorway opens or anything, or if anyone else tries to come by and use it. But I'm just gonna flip through the magazine with Alonzo.
Okay.
Talk about brooms and stuff.
Yeah. Over the course of, it's going to be like another half hour, 40-minute wait till somebody comes out of there. You will have the odd student walk by and wave at you.
Sure.
Just to let you know, they do see you.
This is fine.
But those coming out of the room maybe not see you, but everyone else can.
Alonzo, what are you trying to play next year?
He goes, yeah.
What position are you looking for?
Chaser.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
You?
Beater.
I see that.
I see that, yeah. You chase, I beat. This is fine.
Alonso has a
I'm just gonna turn
vision
the page.
of Gideon just chasing someone going, ah!
With a stick, yeah.
Not even the bludger.
All right, perfect. All right, I will let you guys sit there and enjoy each other's company for a bit.
Yeah, this is like the weirdest, most like amicable we've ever been.
They've ever been. They unite with Quidditch.
But occasionally I still like turn a page and he's like, I was on that page. And then
it's like she knows he's still reading it, so she's like
100%.
Okay. Well, that's fun. All right. Chester.
Do you have any fives?
Here, damn it! Did you like the pastry?
Are we establishing right now that Chester is like weirdly good at Go Fish?
Yeah.
Is this his secret wizard power? Go
He has to be good at something.
This is his future.
Do you have any twos?
No! Go Fish. My turn.
What's your favorite kind of fish?
Robalo. I don't know the name in English.
I don't know what that is.
The chest was like blink, blink, blink.
I don't know. It's a fish we eat a lot back in Portugal.
Mine's a leafy sea dragon. They're from Australia, but they're not really dragons because dragons aren't real.
So you're not from the UK either.
What?
So you're not from England either.
Oh, well, I was born here.
Oh.
Or there.
I was born in Portugal.
I've never been.
It's beautiful. It's not as rainy and gloomy as up here.
That's probably better.
Do you have any queens?
Queens are fish. And I hand her a queen.
Yeah! That's pretty much us.
Can keep playing for like an hour. I'm good with it.
Okay.
Just roleplay Go Fish for an hour.
Yeah. If you want to make it to astronomy, though.
All right, you guys are going to play the best game of Go Fish that this school has seen in a long time.
Ever seen.
Or probably the first.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, possibly.
No. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah,
all right.
We can do it real time if that's what the group and the audience want.
You never know sometimes.
Ava mixes like 3 decks.
Yeah.
Chester's on like the point
game.
of where he's like struggling to not eat all of her pastries, but also the nervousness is like just wanting to keep stuffing his face so that she can like explain what each of them are and like apparently learning Portuguese, but not very well.
She would have taught you. Yeah, she definitely. If you asked, she definitely would have taught you. It's a few words, at least the names of the pastries for sure.
Yeah, and we'll also say like the deck of cards that you guys are using are Hogwarts cards, so it probably has like all the famous professors on all of them in different poses as like the king and the queen.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So a little history lesson while you're playing. Perfect. Okay. Klaus. What would Klaus be doing after you helped them brew some potions? So you have 4 hours to kill till class. You might be muted.
Oh, me?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. What's Klaus going to be doing from 8 o'clock p.m. until midnight?
Maddie was there and is Klaus aware that she's been drawing plans up for like a pet park or something?
Yeah, pet.
That too, yeah. So one of the last sessions we did a tea reading session in the room of requirement. We went to Gideon's room, and Gideon's room has basically like murals of dragons and a bunch of stuff, and we had you drawing stuff in there in your book.
So it wasn't For the record, it wasn't Gideon's broom. It was just like the parlor area of her house. So not her bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what's the room of require? It was in the room of requirement.
That's where they stumbled upon 2 sessions ago. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's sick. I'm jealous.
So you've been doing, you've been just basically sketching a lot in your book, and you were in the potions classroom with them and watched them brew some potions. So that's pretty much where you're leaving from.
So I'm sorry, I have like my own little side quest. I'm really interested in figuring out what Herschel has done with all the things he's collected and left on my bed.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah, that's fine. So after potions, you would head back to your dorm to have a lovely little chat with Herschel. You'd be able to tell that you were told to pretty much lock him in your dorm room for now. So he's pretty much just grabbed all your stuff and just kind of spread it around and has just been playing with everything. Yeah, that's the majority of what he's going to be doing. You guys would have had a little heart-to-heart at some point, and he's pretty much just staying around your area.
But hold on. You said, oh my gosh.
Yeah, pretty much all the things that he's stolen so far would have gone into like a little lost and found area in the Ravenclaw area. It's like, if this is yours, I am sorry. Just grab it and take it back.
I'd like to run an arcane check on all those things just to see if like any of them are like have like magical abilities.
Okay, yeah, give me an arcana.
Let
me look at the list.
All right, here we go. Please. 25.
Wouldn't have 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would be so sad. It would be so sad if it didn't count for anything.
Yeah, for the most part, these are just people's possessions. It was a pair of silver earrings. That's really all they are. A pair of socks, just socks, a hairpin, a small pocket watch, and some sort of feather from an owl. You'd have to go through the owls to figure out who the feather belonged to, but none of them do give you a magical sense, no.
Okay.
It's just stuff for him to play with.
All right, well that's fine. I was just curious. Okay, so back to the room requirement. So what am I sketching exactly? I just don't understand.
When you were there with everybody, you didn't really want to participate in any of the tea reading stuff that was going on because you were more interested in what was on the walls, and you just basically started to sketch them all down.
Oh. Well,
so in your book is just you started sketching a bunch of pictures of dragons and like their family lineage.
Oh, wow. Okay, so there's pictures of dragons on the walls.
Yep.
Okay, and they have a family lineage?
Yeah, that's pretty much what was on there.
Ah, I see.
Yep. Yeah, if you actually watch the episode, you'd probably get more out of it. But yeah. So you have a bunch of drawings in your sketchbook.
Okay, of dragons. Okay, cool.
Because it would have been the first time you've seen them and you were intrigued.
There was also the thing where the pets, they were trying to get an area for the pets to play, which is I think what Belvedere was saying, right? Maddie was working on trying to design a play area for all the pets, and I assume Klaus might be interested in helping with that.
Was it Maddie? Because I don't remember
it was
Maddie.
Klaus working on it.
It was Klaus working on it.
Was
Klaus
like doing blueprints and designs and whatnot.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Okay, sick. Okay, so yeah, he does create. He's sitting there sketching a nice little amusement park for the pets. Every pet. Yeah, and
yeah, you would remember also that Professor Bunty is actually in the process of trying to create something like that. So eventually tomorrow, when it's daylight, if you want to go find her and give her that sketch, you guys might be able to come up with something fun.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what he does that. He does that. Maybe also I don't know why. This is just I feel like kind of what's the word? Like inspired to make like our Klaus feels inspired to create like a harness and like kind of like a saddle for like a dragon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he's working on two projects now. The first is like this pet amusement park, and then the second is trying to figure out how to like ride and like tame the dragons that he's seen on the wall.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
I like that. No problem. All right. We'll say probably a good hour and a half past, maybe 2 hours. So we'll push it to like closer to 10:30. And we'll go back to Ava and Chester playing cards. What are you guys going to do after you're done cards?
I don't know.
We'll start with Ava. You don't know?
Ava gets
Have a
pretty
nap?
competitive. So I think Ava is just gonna like probably, since we established that Chester is beating her at Go Fish, she's gonna try like one more because she just wants to win one. So she'll probably be like doing that for a bit, unless Chester doesn't want to continue playing till it's time.
You can also
for
give
class.
me performance rolls each to see who wins if you'd like.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, this is why Ava was losing. I rolled a 2.
Automatically win because I have a +2.
Yeah, no, I rolled a 4.
Oh, okay.
So 2 + 2, 4. Yeah.
Chester got a 9.
Yeah. This is why he keeps winning.
Yeah.
Half of the game is do you have any 2s? And then she asks again, do you have any 2s? We're just like passing them back and forth.
But
for some reason, this simple game is just too much for Ava. Or the cards just don't like her.
The cards just don't like her. So if it's up to Ava will be playing games until it's time for astronomy.
Yeah, okay.
If at some point Chester leaves or wants to do something else, she'll probably just end up reading.
Okay. Perfect. Chester, will you want to do anything else different?
Chester won't leave.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Chester's not going anywhere.
It's like, she can show me where I got to go next. I'm staying here.
Well, we're at the class, yeah. So if she gets up and leaves, he'll probably just go into the class so he doesn't have to find his way back.
Okay.
Now, if Chester doesn't leave, she's just happy to have company.
Okay. All right. That'll put us back on Amelia. So you're going to do anything else after you have your lovely time with Winston?
Probably look for Ava. That way she doesn't go into astronomy by herself.
Okay. Give me a history check to see if you would be able to figure out where she's going to be.
That is 18.
Yeah, you would probably figure out that she's also intrigued on this and is probably waiting to get in.
It's not hard to find Ava. She's not in her rooms or in the common room studying. She's not in the library. She's in class. It's not difficult usually.
Yeah. Okay. But since you're Ravenclaw, to get in access to your dorm room first, what is full of holes but still holds water?
People.
I mean,
it's not wrong.
Nope.
It's not.
Tell me I'm wrong. You can't.
I feel like this is stupidly easy, but my first thought was the ocean because there are holes in the ocean.
You're close. Something you find in the ocean.
A sponge?
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. SpongeBob!
Yep.
SquarePants. Sorry.
Oh no, Ava.
The door doesn't register that as an answer. It does not
No.
understand children's cartoons.
What is a SquarePants?
In fact,
It would probably ask for. Yeah, it would probably want to know what that is, just in case the answer is correct.
Yeah.
You might have to have a conversation with the door just so it understands you're correct.
Just Amelia standing there talking to the door, explaining a cartoon to it.
Yes. All right. Okay, yeah. Eventually, you will find Chester and Ava playing cards.
Just like plop down, so that instead of it just being 2, it's like 1, 2, 3.
They deal you in.
Just watch. When they finish the game, Ava would ask Chester, like, he would look at Chester, like, inquisitively look at Ava, was like, do you want to play?
I was expecting that we would just like reshuffle immediately.
She's like, no, this could be the one. This could be the game. And he was like, no, this could be the one I wait. Aww. Okay, sure. Do you want to play?
Yeah, sure.
We'll just play.
Do you guys think you would have remembered to bring everything you need for class? You each have your own telescope you'd be dragging along. And books.
Probably not.
I probably would have grabbed mine at the dormitory. I would think I had enough for that.
I think Ava would probably have to run back when it's like an hour before class to go get it and bring it over.
Okay.
Yeah, if Ava didn't know while we were at her thing, Chester wouldn't have thought of it.
Okay.
No.
All right. They're fairly small ones. They're like anything big the class will have for you. Okay, perfect. So that's what you guys.
Telescope case.
Yeah. It's part of what you guys bought. All right. So that's you guys. We're back to Gideon.
Yeah, and I think this broom is even better because if you look at the shape of it and that goes down, so you get a better tailwind, but you go a little faster. Anyways, I don't know, brooms.
The rear wing of brooms. The DRS of brooms.
And I think I want this one. And I think Alonso would notice that Gideon seems to have no issue pointing at the brooms that are like the expensive ones Alonso would probably also buy.
Yeah.
Unlike maybe previous Weasleys, but I think it's something that Alonso would notice.
Okay.
But this one's really
good. You have surprisingly good taste when it comes to brooms, anyway.
I am really into Quidditch. I'm very excited about it. You know, my Aunt Ginny was super professional, and I've been watching her for a really long time, and I think I'm going to be a really good beater. Mm-hmm. That's all.
Again, I can see it.
Thank you. I know.
Okay. Probably a good hour and a half, so almost close to like 9:30, 10 o'clock by the time you guys finally notice someone coming into the room of requirement, and it is going to be James Potter II and Hagrid.
Okay.
What?
That makes sense. Okay, yeah. I think they were studying because Hagrid's gonna go to school now, so they were probably.
Oh.
But it might be weird for him to just be like studying in the library or something, because he's like also a professor. So I wonder if they were using them for that.
Yeah,
you know,
it's a little weird.
Anyway,
they both notice you, by the way.
Sure, I rolled an 8.
I rolled a nat 20.
Unless you're just sitting outside.
They pretty much just look over, give you the wave, turn around, and just keep going
Bye,
the other way.
James. Bye, Professor.
Bye.
Bye, James. Bye, Professor.
Bye, everyone. Have a good class.
Okay, bye.
It's free if you need it, if you know how to get in.
I do. Thank you. Hop up. Alonzo, you know how to get in, right? Go ahead.
Oh no, after you. This was your idea. You're the one that seems to know what they're doing. Go ahead. He's like,
All right,
sort of.
we'll do it together. Come on. And I like grab his hand and like drag him back and forth. Wait, and then I stop like 5 seconds in. What were you even coming here for? What are you looking for?
I just wanted a place that could, that could just do potions in peace.
Okay, hold on. I got it. And I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna drag him back and forth with me. Don't think anything. I'm gonna think of things. And I'm gonna try and picture like a split in half room, not a divider necessarily, but just like two separate halves of a room, where one has like those star maps I was thinking about earlier, and the other half has like a potions setup like we saw in the classroom earlier.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, you know what I mean?
Half and half.
Yeah, but not necessarily divided with like a wall in the middle or something. So it's open, but clearly split. And I'm going to try and think of that as I walk back and forth, holding Alonso's hand and dragging him with me. And I do drag you with me. There's some strength there.
All right. Is Alonso going to try and think of anything, or are you going to go along?
He's going to go along because on the off chance it works, he doesn't want to interrupt that. On the off chance, on the chance that it fails, he doesn't want Gideon blaming him.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, he goes along with it, but he's like, "Do I need to be dragged along?" You're like, "Shut up."
Okay. I want a persuasion check against the room of requirement, please.
Oh, do I get advantage because he's somewhat helping me?
He's somewhat helping by not helping, and you've done this before, so yes.
He's not contradicting me.
No. This is more if the door decides to let you in, or if you're thinking hard enough for it to hear you.
I am being so nice right now.
Persuade the room.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
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 Was it
a
an
9?
I wanted a 10.
I don't have a charisma bonus.
None of you do.
No, several people do.
Not many, but you can keep trying.
Oh wait.
But every time you try, the difficulty is going to go up by what?
I'm going to do it again because I need this to not prove me wrong to Alonzo after we've just been hanging out.
Yeah.
We're making progress. Don't worry. I just kind of yell that out loud with no explanation.
No.
As I like drag us back again for a second pass. I can do it, I swear. Hold on. I'm going to think harder about the room that I want.
Yeah.
That's cocked. 16. Thank you. Nice. Goddamn. The other one was an at one, but 16.
Eventually, when you point at the door and yell at it one particular time, the door opens. Same door handle. Same door frame. Yep.
Okay. See?
And you
Alonso will note that you need to yell at the door.
Okay.
Probably. I also note that because that seems like it's the only thing that works.
He's like, interesting. Okay. You first.
Okay. And I'll open the door and see if it looks like what I kind of imagined.
Yep.
So I don't totally know how this works, but I just thought really hard about it.
Okay, what do you guys want to do while you're in there?
Well, Alonzo sees that, half of it looks like a really messy astronomy office, maybe like a lot of maps and charts that overlap and stuff, and a telescope that doesn't actually show anything because we're inside. And then the other half looks like a classroom with like presumably basic supplies and stuff.
Okay. Pretty much the same supplies you had last time you were in here.
I don't know that much about potions, so if Gideon's picturing it, it would look pretty much like what I saw in the classroom when we were there.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. But all the ingredients and everything that's in it, you probably just, I don't know what I need, so they're just stuff in there. Yeah.
Just whatever, like, the basic starter ingredients are, and then anything we used in the laughing potion would be there as well.
Okay.
That's all I know.
Right.
Okay.
Perfect.
I don't know what you're looking for, but ta-da!
He looks at the room. He goes, "How did you do this?" Like, because he sees it like split in half, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Goes, "You were gonna study as oh."
I think that's why it took so long, because it was 2 rooms, and that's totally why that happened. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to skip over to the astronomy section and just start
We'll go to the
looking at stuff.
potions table to see what he's got there to work with.
Pretty much anything that would just be in the back of Gideon's head. There's nothing really there's nothing here that you would not know what it is, but you would probably figure out that most of it is something you really can't use right now. Or most of them wouldn't actually do a potion. It'd be more good for feeding pets or cooking.
Okay. Yeah. So he'll probably catch on to that maybe in the first few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll be like, well, not as useful as I was hoping for. So then he would just go over to study the fun side of the room, which is obviously the astronomy one.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So yeah, also you guys are going to stay there until class. Perfect.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I think that's the plan.
All right, back to class. After you have had your lovely entertainment with your otter, is there anything...
Herschel. His name is Herschel.
With Herschel. Is there anything specific you want to do before your astronomy class at midnight?
My astronomy class at midnight?
Yep. You all have astronomy at midnight.
Oh, geez, Lord. Anything I do before? I think I want to go. Who's the professor that I can collude with on the animal theme park?
That would be Professor Bunty. This time of night, you'd probably have a hard time finding her.
Is she like a astrology?
She works with Hagrid.
She works with Hagrid. Okay.
Yeah.
So can I just go straight to Hagrid? Would he be able to help?
You would have to try and find him. You wouldn't know where exactly he is right now, because this is like 8 p.m. Well, actually, now you're close to 10 p.m.
So I'm running out of time.
You'd probably have a hard time being allowed outside this time of night.
Oh, shoot.
Because you are 11.
Because I'm 11.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. What are my friends doing right now? What's Ava doing? Like at this moment.
Nobody is really in your general vicinity other than the other few first-year students in your dorm room.
What's Maddie doing?
Maddie is a Hufflepuff. You'd have to try and find her.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the Hufflepuff lounge or whatever.
So you're gonna go towards the kitchens and see if somebody will let you in.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can't do that. I really can't do that, right?
They wouldn't let you in, no. You would know that, yeah. Especially this time of night.
Okay, maybe. You know what? I'm just gonna give Herschel a bath.
Okay. Beautiful.
Wait, can I go into a nice bathroom?
Yep. Give me an animal handling check, please, to see how well he likes you bathing him. You can do it with an advantage because he's an otter. He does love the water.
Okay, let's see. Oh, it's not good. It's an 8.
One more. With advantage, so you can roll twice.
With advantage? Okay.
Yeah. Because otters love the water.
Wait.
Yep, 14's enough he would let you... he probably doesn't like the soap a lot, he'd rather just have straight water, but you do give him a bath. Yeah.
Yay! Okay.
Probably his first bath.
Good. Yeah, he needs it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so you're gonna sit there until astronomy. Perfect.
Uh-huh.
That will work. All right. So we will push along, and it'll be about, we'll say it's 11:45, and everybody's pretty much arriving at the astronomy class at the same time. So
I rolled an 18, so I do find my way back, depending on how quickly Ava had left. Depends on whether or not I'm late, but I'm probably like breathing heavily and like having a sugar crash at the moment.
Would you have, like, because Ava would have been like, oh yeah, when Amelia joined us after like we finished another game, it was getting closer to the time. Ava would have remembered that they need to go get the stuff, so she would offer to go with Chester though, because she also needs to get hers.
Yeah. So if we had left with enough time and Ava's planning, then I guess we would not be late.
Okay. I'm okay with that. All right. So since you're going back, what is a head and a tail, but no body?
A head and a coin.
There you go. You are allowed in your dorm room.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
grab the stuff, come back out, and go with Chester, I guess.
Perfect. Chester. I would assume, do you remember how to get into the Hufflepuff dorm room on your own?
I imagine Chester does. I don't think Belvedere does.
Okay, that's fine.
Isn't it like tapping on a barrel or something?
Yeah, you tap on a keg to the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. Yeah. And it has a built-in detector for non-Hufflepuffs, and it'll just automatically boot out. Okay. So, everyone had all their stuff, and you guys are in the astronomy class, and I will move you to that map.
Hey.
Okay, sorry. I had to step away. What happened in the room of requirement? Did Alonzo find anything interesting?
He found that there wasn't anything enough interesting, except for the astronomy part.
So he went to check out the cool part of the room.
Oh, okay, cool. You can move to my section then. Yeah. It certainly seems a lot more informed on the astronomy side than the potions side.
Yeah, he appreciates that, but it doesn't say much about it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's cool.
All right.
Just a heads up, still cannot click on my token deal.
Really? No matter how many times
you don't have a future, Chester.
No.
That's why.
Sorry, Chester.
My bad, bro.
He is an illusion.
He is not really there. That's why Ava can't win.
Alright. There you go. I just randomly put everybody in here. As you get in, and you're sitting and waiting, you will see your head professor. So many people here. Your deputy headmistress, Aurora Sinistra, who's also your astronomy teacher. And someone standing beside her. Did I not make a... Give me one sec here. This lady is standing beside her.
Ooh.
She reminds me of Barb from Fallout.
A little bit, yeah. Okay, and yeah, all 4 classes are here because it's this first week, and because you guys missed a day, like they skipped a day because you started school on this Tuesday. Everyone's having astronomy together today, so you have everybody here, including the Gryffindors. So,
Ooh.
Congrats.
and I will show you a picture of your classroom because I have a picture for you.
Love it.
So that is your astronomy class. And in the middle of each desk has a small one, but there's also a big orrery of your solar system. So that's pretty much what you see in there. So your professor, someone who looks like the professor, maybe a little younger, and yeah, that is your classroom. And everybody is pretty much, it's basically like a circle. There's lots of seating, even though the map doesn't have seating. There's a massive telescope in the middle of the room and smaller telescopes around, but there is little spots. So, located in the highest tower of Hogwarts is the astronomy tower. It provides an unobstructed view of the sky. A large orrery sits on the professor's desk, which is a mechanical model of the solar system that illustrates or predicts the relative positions and motions of the planets and moons. As you guys look up, you will notice that it is a perfectly clear night. Full moon just coming up today. Yeah, it is a perfect night for stargazing. So, as you guys sit down and get in, your head mistress is going to stand up and say, "Students, hi. I would like to introduce to you my daughter, Aubrey. She will be helping out today since we have all 4 houses here for the first week until things are back to normal next week. She is currently the astronomy professor at Wagadoo." And she'll give everybody a good wave. Yeah. Everybody take your seats and we shall get started. I know most of you look quite tired. So I'm going to be doing pretty much just a generalized what we're going to do over the course of the year here for you. And then we will take some look through all the telescopes. We'll start with yours and then we'll move on to the big ones. Now, any questions before I begin? Perfect. So, the study of astronomy here at Hogwarts includes learning the names of the stars, constellations, and planets, as well as their movements and the environments in space. Additionally, you will learn how to use telescopes and other magical instruments, which should be considered part of the astronomy lab setup. The practical uses of these tools help you make precise observations of celestial events, aligning your magical education with the broader universe. This lab is a vital location for both practical observations and theoretical learning. It is a serene, almost sacred place where you can connect not just with the cosmos scientifically, but also with the magical dimensions of celestial bodies, which you will find influence magic directly. The knowledge you will learn here will transfer into all of your studies, from simple applications of spells to brewing potions, and even to help you with interacting with magical creatures, while also to learn their different behaviors during the year. Certain creatures during the year might be like more aggressive, say in the winter than maybe the summer. We basically want to make you understand the universe and how everything is connected with it. Now, since we have you all here tonight, I think something special is in order. So take a look up. On any given night, when the moon isn't in the sky, which it is today because it is massive, we can see about 2,000 stars, roughly, with the unaided eye, without a telescope or binoculars, but there are many more than that. So, she nods her head to her daughter, who grabs out a wand and starts doing a fairly long incantation, and then you guys will randomly see a blue and red shimmer shoot out of the, into the dome itself and cover the entire glass above you. Now, muggles can only see what you guys just saw. But with the right amount of magic, it opens you up to see what others can't. So you're basically going to see the outline of the galaxy from far away. So you're going to see lots of different colors and patterns show up. So if you've ever seen online a picture of what the Hubble telescope sees, that's what you're seeing. So pretty much she has moved your vision to the edge of so you're seeing it basically from past the moon out. So it's basically turned the big dome into a telescope with 1 million times the magnification. So you're seeing galaxies, you're seeing everything. Just with a spell. What's on everybody's thoughts as you see this? We'll start with, we'll do initiative order. So, Ava.
She's fascinated. And then she's going to try to make out which constellations she can see that she would know of.
Okay.
She wants to find Ava and Antares if she can.
Okay, give me a history roll, please.
Okay.
History,
Draco,
well,
I guess.
history first, and then investigation.
Okay.
History to remember where they are, and investigation to see if you can find them.
Mm-hmm. So history was a 20, dirty 20.
Okay. You remember where they are.
Investigation was a 17.
17's enough that you'd be able to figure out exactly where they are. Yes, I'm good with that.
Okay, so she would be looking for those three first, but fascinated, and it would be she's like, oh, there, okay. there. She's just really excited. But I think she wouldn't be saying it out loud.
Yeah. So basically, as soon as the spell is cast, this is what you guys would see. Kind of. I couldn't really find the best picture, but this one will justify it. Because you are in Scotland, and usually the weather is pretty crappy.
Awesome.
But yeah, that's a good generalization. I could have put some Hubble pictures on there, but I didn't think I was allowed, so I didn't.
I like it.
So you're getting AI. That's close enough. Okay, that's on Ava's mind. What's on Amelia's mind as she looks up?
She has this awestruck, whoa. And then she immediately starts trying to find two in particular.
Mm-hmm.
Cassiopeia because it's her favorite, because it's a crown. And then Cancer because she is a Cancer.
Brandon particularly doesn't know if they're actually in the Scottish sky, but give me a history check and then
yeah, that's what I was trying to see. I was literally I put in the date for the night sky and see what was on there.
Yeah, there's too much.
Yeah.
If the roll says they're there, then they're there.
22, 16
for the history
plus 6. Yes.
Okay. That's history's good enough to know that you know what to look for. Give me an investigation to see if you find them.
Oh boy, that was not so great. Oh, that's a 14.
14's enough to find one of them.
Cool.
Yeah. Perfect. All right. We are now on to Gideon. What's Gideon looking at? What's on your mind?
Gideon just likes looking at it. It's not looking for anything specific. Just seeing it is enough. It's just pretty. But she would look around to see if she can spot anything particularly interesting. Just anything that catches her eye.
Give me a investigation then.
Okie dokie. Ooh. Yeah. 23.
Ooh. Okay. 23 would be enough to see that there's a constellation close to the North Star that means dragon in Latin. It also, so it is a constellation of Draco.
Yeah. I think, is that Alonso?
That is Alonso.
Yeah, I think Alonso's the closest person that I know who's Slytherin. And I just kind of like flail a hand at him because I assume he's also looking.
Yeah.
Alonso, I found Draco. Look, do you see him? It's the dragon one. Do you see it? I just kind of like flail, and if I slap him, yay. But
let me see.
Because I'm not looking away.
Oh. Scorpius didn't hear you at all. It is his dad.
What? Draco? What? Like he's like maybe like
the constellation.
You need to fix us on Twitch. Sorry, Ava, we lost Cloud.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Okay, no problem. Sorry, you guys go.
Do you see it?
He focuses on what he's.
Give me an investigation, please.
All right.
See if you can figure out what she's trying to point at.
Yes, and if not, he'll fake it till he makes it.
Yeah, sure. And Alonso hears like a lot of like reverence in Gideon's voice. Like Gideon loves dragons.
12 or stars.
Barclay.
All right, he'll fake it till he makes it.
You might see a tail with a 12. Yeah.
Okay. He'll roll deception if you let him do. He doesn't want to lose.
By all means.
No, because Gideon's not looking at you. I guess on my passive, sure.
I'm glad.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it for my passive.
Not with a 1.
Not one.
Yeah, I know you can't find it. It's fine.
It's like, yeah, cool. That's cool. Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even like acknowledge that. You were just the closest person that I know, so you were the one who I was like flailing at, but I don't actually care if you saw it.
Yeah.
Wow.
But he will note the reverence in her voice for the dragon, like the constellation.
100%.
Right. He will spend the next few minutes trying to actually, like, he's not going to take that no for an hour. He's going to try and actually find it. He's not going to be outdone by Gideon.
Okay. When we come back to you, I'll let you roll again.
Absolutely.
Chester. What's on Chester's mind as he sees this?
Chester was probably like looking, remembering some distant time back home on a dark beach somewhere. Probably hasn't seen the stars in a long time, trying to like just orient himself to maybe something he recognizes from that day. And then as they expand the vision and countless like more stars just echo in, he just gets lost, doesn't recognize anything.
No? Okay. Do you want to roll to see if you do?
I don't think he would really recognize anything.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe like the Big Dipper, as many kids seem to do, but yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. If we get close back up due to Klaus, Maddie's not here. Okay. Back to Alonso. Anything else Alonso wants to do on your turn? Anything specific you want to look for, or what's on your mind?
Yeah, so he was kind of like I think the reason that Nat 1 came up was, again, he was kind of focusing on something else.
Mhm.
Again, not so specifically on a constellation or anything. He was just kind of admiring the stars because it's something he never really has done. He never has taken a moment to like look up. He's always been looking around himself. How to do his family proud, or what he needs to learn next, or what's the next lesson going to be? What he needs to prepare for, etc., etc. He never had the time. He never made time to
Okay.
look upwards. So he was kind of like, for a brief moment before he was again interrupted by Gideon, and even after,
Hmm.
I was thinking, wow, I never noticed how beautiful it is up there. It always makes me feel insignificant. Almost. And then he
Almost. I knew the almost was
But yeah,
coming.
and then he's like, I need to find that constellation. I can't let Gideon show me up. He'll try and focus on seeing if he can also spot the constellation of Draco.
Okay.
Because he
give me
knows that Gideon knows that they didn't see it because it was
Yeah.
just a terrible attempt.
Okay. Give me another straight investigation then, please.
Okay.
Even with Gideon helping, I don't think it's going to help.
He's gonna.
I'm not helping.
Gideon's
No, I know you're just pointing.
not helping.
I don't even know if you're pointing.
Uh.
Would you describe like this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one? These all connect, or are you
Think
just
it's
going to point and hope?
Me?
Yeah.
I just asked him if he saw it. I'm not showing
Okay.
him anything.
Understood.
Yeah, he flailed at him and said, "Oh look, it's Draco," but she didn't
Yeah.
look at it. I think.
I didn't even look
Okay.
away from it.
Okay. A 17's
17.
enough that you understand probably, like you'd be able to figure it out, but it's going to take a while, and it's just still it's more of a I think that's right. We'll go with it.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
he's
more of the
satisfied with
thought.
that. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
He makes
Yeah.
a note of it.
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
That's
All right.
him for now.
What would be on Klaus' mind as you see all the stars light up for you?
He would be kind of like thinking about his mother and how he and his mother used to, spend time looking up at the night sky, and he's sort of maybe like tearing up a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah. What is there anything in particular that I can see that's like maybe like a little ambiguous or like something like
Give me a history check and then an investigation.
all right. History check. Oh, it's no good. It's an 8. And then you said an investigation?
Yeah.
All right, sweet. 19.
So the history, you don't really know what you're looking for, but you'd eventually do with the investigation find something that kind of looks familiar to you, like something that you've probably seen. You're just not too sure exactly what it is. It'd be really you would know that you've seen it before, even though you're not too sure when or where. But it does
What
pop
does
out.
it look like? Does it have like a certain shape? Does it look like an animal or something? Or
From your background. We'll say it probably looks like some sort of coat of arms.
the coat of arms. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Cool. Can I go and like ask the teacher about it?
Yep. Which one would you want to ask? The older or the younger?
The older.
Okay. You go up to Professor Sinistra, and she just looks and goes, "What is it, there, lad? What you see? What you find?"
Well, ma'am, I found something that I think I've seen before. I mean, maybe I don't. I used to do a lot of stargazing with my mother, and I'm pretty sure I saw this with her before. It's a coat of arms, or I believe it to be a coat of arms.
Well, why don't you show me which one?
It's
She's just
that
basically
one.
going to point you out. Okay.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head, I can't think of one, but when I do, I will send you a Discord message with what it is.
Okay,
I'll have
sick.
to research something that'll work. I don't have
Okay.
that in the back of my brain,
All right.
but I will
nice.
find something for you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Yep, that was a good roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is everybody.
Ava would also like raise a hand to see which professor comes to her.
Yep. Yeah, to be probably the older.
Right? She'd be like, Professor, I have a question. And I will
Sure.
ask you this. I hope not to screw you over. If you don't know the answer, I do.
That's fine.
She's like, I usually see around this time of the year, the Scorpius, constellation. I don't see it in the night sky here. Do you know why?
The score, like which? I don't have that written down. I don't think.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, you can tell me what she's going to tell you.
Yeah. So the Scorpius constellation can only be seen usually from the South Pole and never on the North Pole higher than 40 latitude. So the UK is above it, so we wouldn't see it.
She will tell you that exact information.
So she's be like, that makes sense. Where I come from, I usually could see it. Okay. She like nods and takes like notes of that.
Okay.
Because she probably wouldn't have found Antar, which is one of the stars she was looking for.
Yeah.
So she'd be like, okay.
All right. Now, if everybody can take their seats, I'm going to show you a few things, because class is it's a little late, and I can see most of you. Fred, wake up. Fred? Aubrey, go wake Fred up.
Can I just throw something at him?
Yeah, by all means, throw a
Can
textbook or something.
Yeah, I didn't bring my astronomy book. Can I take Alonzo's and just chuck it at Fred?
Give me a sleight of hand. Hey!
No, I'm bad at that.
I know.
God.
You guys aren't great at a lot of this stuff you're going to need here. I love it.
5.
5, you drop the book.
Yeah. Does it wake Fred up anyways?
No. No.
Hey, watch it.
I'm trying to wake
Hey,
Fred
that's
up.
my line!
Yeah. Eventually, you're going to see Aubrey just walk over and just kind of, put her face right in Fred's ear and go, yeah. And he's just going to jump and freak and go, oh, sorry, I'm here. I'm awake. I'm good. And then almost immediately fell back asleep. Yeah. I'm good. That's okay. What are we saying? Ooh, that's pretty. That's Fred.
Ava sends Alonzo a glare, like, that's my line.
It's like, hello. You picked up the book that she dropped on the ground.
Yeah, I don't pick it up. Just
like, wait, why? Where's yours?
I didn't bring it.
Grabs the book.
All right.
I thought you were excited about this class. What
yeah, I brought my telescope. I didn't bring the book.
Amateur.
Books are stupid.
There's an audible gasp from Ava.
Are you even close enough to hear this? Where even are you?
Fairly big room.
Yeah, this is a huge place.
Yeah, all depends if you'd be listening for it. You'd probably be more looking up than paying attention.
If I heard someone say watch it, 100% would be paying attention.
Ava's down here.
Oh, yeah, there's no way.
I just randomly just copy and pasted everybody in.
Yeah.
The room's a globe. The acoustics are incredible.
Probably, yes.
So, 100%.
Definitely.
Sure.
Definitely heard a watch it.
That's so stupid.
Through the book.
Yeah. You'd probably have heard it, but maybe not known who
said it. But there's still a gasp.
Yeah, there'd be probably quite a few people just go, yeah, that's true. Okay. All right. Eventually, Aubrey's going to settle everybody down and go, well, while I'm here, let me give you a few insights about some of the connections the stars have here at Hogwarts. You guys are weirdly enough, touched on exactly what I was going to teach you tonight. So, she's going to walk over to Scorpius and go, "Your father, Draco Malfoy, means dragon in Latin. And there's a constellation close to the North Star. It is the 8th largest constellation, and it looks like a snake." And she's going to point her wand, and you're going to see it. It's going to... Did you?
Yeah.
Excellent. And your name, dear?
Oh, I'm Gideon Weasley. Hi. Sorry. Hi.
A Weasley. Slytherin Weasley.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, then. Good on you. I will look. She's going to look over and go, "Can I?" Yep. 5 points to Slytherin House.
Thank you, Professor.
You're welcome, dear. And she's going to outline the constellation in the sky so everybody can actually see it and find it for the next time.
I just like lean over and whisper, "Do you see it now, Alonzo?"
He's like, yeah.
Okay.
Now, for those of you that know Teddy, he's a 7th year here. His mother, unfortunately, she's passed. Her name was Andromeda Tonks. Now, Andromeda is the princess in Greek mythology that Perseus rescues from a sea monster. And in the night sky, Andromeda is a constellation right over there. The Andromeda Galaxy is 2.6 light years from our Milky Way galaxy. So, she's just going to outline that for you so you can see it for next time. Perfect. And then she's going to walk over to the Potters and go, "Also, from you guys' background, Sirius Black. Now, Sirius is the brightest star in our night sky. It is in the Canis Major constellation, which translates to Great Dog in Latin. Don't ask me why, it's just an odd one. And she will outline that one for everybody. Now, even though this person was not someone you would want to know or meet, Bellatrix Lestrange. Now, Bellatrix is the 3rd brightest star in the Orion constellation, or also called the Mythological Hunter, and it is the 27th brightest star in the sky, and it is 3 times as hot as our sun. And it's about 9,000 times more luminous than our sun. And she'll just point, and you'll see it in the distance. It is quite bright. Now, I'm going to give you all homework. There's a lot of groans and a lot of claps. It's pretty much half and half. Now, for your next class, which I think is Tuesday, Wednesday for you guys, I want you guys to research first your name, then your parents' names, or really anyone related to you, and find out something that connects them to the stars. That is your homework. Yes, Gideon.
Sorry. You want us to just so we can stop when we find someone's name or something related to the stars, or do we have to look into everyone? Because that might take me a while if I have to look into everyone that I'm related to.
As long as you find something that I will be happy with.
Okay, thank you.
Maybe talk to your other family members here so you all don't choose the same thing. You can work together.
Okay, thank you, Professor.
Sorry,
Perfect.
could you?
Yeah, Rose will put her hand up and go, "I'll help."
Okay.
Can I just ask a question? So the homework was to find...
So research first your name, so your own name, to see if it has any relevance to any celestial body or constellation or anything you can find with the name Ava.
Mm-hmm.
If
she knows
not,
that part.
move on to your parents.
Yeah.
If not, move on to the rest of the family.
So technically her homework she's already done. Yeah, so she'll be like, "What if you've already done that?"
Then find something else related to your family line, please.
She smiles. She literally is gonna hand in like 2 homeworks this time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Double the homework.
Okay. So yes, unless you have anything else, that's astronomy. And we will go for break.
Yay!
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed astronomy.
I
So yes,
It was great.
everyone watching and listening, we will be back shortly.
Yes. See everyone in a minute.
Or a few. Yay. Welcome back, everybody.
Yay!
We are ready for a few more shenanigans with these guys.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. They've had their first astronomy class, so yay, but they now have homework. Ugh.
Boo.
Might be harder for some people than others, because now I'm going to have to figure out something for the rest of the students. Yay, I have lots of homework. They have one person to find, I have lots. Okay. Anything you guys want to do, or are you going to bed?
Probably. I'm probably going to bed, but I am gonna catch. I think it was Goyle.
Okay.
Goyle's eye that we helped find his
Craig.
lost.
Craig.
Craig
Boker.
Was that who it was?
Yeah, Craig Boker Jr.
Yeah, I'm just gonna catch his eye and give him a look.
Okay.
He knows what it means.
He does, but you haven't given him anything at all.
Yes, I did.
Did you?
Yep.
Okay, I don't remember if you actually met and had time to give him anything, but we'll say yes at some point.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did. I will send you what I gave him again.
Okay. I think I remember, but I don't remember the actual handoff part. But we'll say it happened. Yeah. You're just basically, you're going to get a shrug and a kind of a thumbs up from him.
Amazing.
Yeah. Whether or not it happens tonight or another day,
No.
it's in the works.
I was very specific about tonight.
I know you were.
But that's fine.
Yeah. Okay. He will roll his best.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Anyone plans, or you're going to bed?
Chester will probably attempt to gauge Ava's help on doing his homework. If that fails, then he'll probably approach Gideon.
Ava would be delighted. Ava's like, how would you approach her though?
Well, I imagine that before astronomy, she seemed to know a fair bit about it. Probably shared that she was named after a star or a constellation or something, if I recall correctly.
A star, yeah.
She had called like one of the professors over. So he would just kind of approach. I don't know anything about the stars. Do you think you could show me how to complete the assignment?
Yeah, of course. I'll help you. We'll need your family tree, and then the rest of the books, leave it to me.
Well, my parents are Thomas and Emily. I don't really know anything else.
Okay. We'll work with that. She's thinking, okay, this is going to be harder than I thought. But she'll help.
I was named after Chester, the city. I don't know if that helps.
Okay. We'll figure something out. If not, most of the wizards these days are connected to families that at some point had names like that, so I'm sure we'll be fine. And yeah, I really like the stars. And technically, just so I understand, we just have to look into someone who's connected to the stars, not specifically a constellation, correct?
Yeah, no, just something. Yeah, that'll bring them like any information about the name associated with anything in the
So she's
sky.
like, don't forget there's like billions of stars. There must be a star or two that have names, that even if they're not like in the main constellations. We'll find something.
Yeah, I don't recall if Ava was part of the conversation, but Chester's probably like shutting down and avoiding all contact because neither of his parents are wizards. So,
Yep. Okay.
When do you want to meet up about it?
whenever works for you,
She pulls
just tell
out
me what to do.
She pulls out like her schedule. She's like, I need to look at our schedules real quick.
Yep. So Thursday you got charms from 9 to 11, potions 11:15 to 12:15.
When do we have things together? That's my thing.
I would assume it's probably just on the weekend or something.
Ravenclaws. Now let me look here.
We have so Ravenclaws
you
and
have
Hufflepuffs
potions together
on
tomorrow.
Friday. Yeah. Oh.
On Thursday.
Is it the last class though?
No, middle. Right before lunch.
We do. She's like, oh, we have both Defense Against the Dark Arts in the afternoon tomorrow. After that, we could pass by the library and sort it out.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Deal.
And he'll like do his quick run scurry to get back to safety.
Okay. All right.
Night. She will make her way to bed as well.
Bed?
Yeah, right. She'll just like look at her little scorpion before she beds down, and she's like, sorry I didn't find your star tonight. And then she'll like, I tried. Apparently here you can't see it. That's stupid. And she goes to bed.
Okay. Ravenclaws. I am always hungry. I must always be fed. The finger I touch will soon turn red. I love that face.
What? Give me that one more time, my guy.
I am always hungry. I must always be fed. The finger I touch will soon turn red.
Fire.
There you go.
I was like, what? And then I got it.
I probably would have had to hear that like 4 more times.
I don't know where we're getting finger.
If you touch fire, your finger will go red. It'll burn.
That's stupid.
Don't blame me. Blame online riddles.
I do blame you.
You chose it.
I can blame both.
All I did was copy paste.
This is why I'm not a Ravenclaw.
I love riddles.
Stupid riddles.
I need to find more because you've gone through most of these. Okay.
So we just keep going back to the dormitory to make you find more.
Slytherins remember how to get in?
Yep. Ambitiousness.
Beautiful.
Oh, I didn't even have to look that up. I'm the best Slytherin. Fuck you, Alonzo.
Okay. Anything
she just slams
you guys
the door in Alonzo's face.
Okay.
Alonzo's already in there, okay? He's like, let's take a chill on.
Okay. So nothing more before you guys go to bed?
Not for me, no.
I whistle to Winston and have him come sleep with me.
Okay. Definitely. Give me a performance on the whistle. See if he comes.
Turns out Amelia can't whistle. Surprise.
I have a -1 performance, so...
He is technically still in the room with you, so I'll give you advantage.
Oh, okay, good, because that was a 2. That's not even... That's a 6.
Okay. If you want to keep trying, I'll say eventually he'll probably snuggle. But he was already asleep by the time you... Well, actually, owls are night owls, so he's probably flying around the dorm somewhere. Just having a little
Go to bed.
time on his own. Yeah. He's up all night.
Lay down.
He sleeps when you're in school.
It's like my cat. over here
Yep.
who only gets the zoomies at night.
Yeah. So you guys are all in bed except
Oh,
for
sorry.
that's okay.
I did want to just grab Rose before we leave the tower and see when she wants to meet up. Because she had said she wanted to work on the project.
Okay. Sunday.
I think I have flying lessons. But maybe before or after?
Saturday. Weekend.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
We'll figure it out. Chester. If Maddie was here, this would also happen with Maddie.
Mm.
On your way back to the Hufflepuff common area, as you open your door and knock and get in, you're going to hear a scream from your dorm room. And you're going to find a few people huddled in a corner. The whole place is tossed. Pots are everywhere, plants are everywhere. Yoshfu is slowly crawling out from underneath a very heavy table that seems to have been tossed at him. And you will see Teddy turning into a werewolf. It's his 18th birthday. It's also a full moon out. And he's going to charge at you. I need a dex save, please.
Poor Chester.
Okay.
This is why Chester has no future.
This is why.
He's about to die.
So you're saying I was right?
Yes.
This is my cousin. He's murdering Chester.
Yep.
Yeah, this is.
I saw it coming.
17's enough.
Oh, 17.
To dive out of the way.
I would probably attempt to. Depending on where I am, either redirect him out the door or attempt to tackle and pin him, just out of panic if everybody else is in danger.
Okay. You want to do the trip or the tackle?
If we are near the door, it would probably just be trying to redirect him out the door and close it behind him. Yeah.
Okay. Athletics, please.
Oh, it's gonna fail horribly.
You can do it, Chester.
Go, Chester.
3.
He can't do it, Chester.
He can't do it.
Do you want me to give you my inspiration, Chester?
Can I get advantage because
give
of my
him
dex
that
save?
for a 3.
I'll give you advantage because Maddie's going to help you.
Okay.
You have Maddie right beside you.
That would be
Maddie would probably save a dex save.
Yeah. I have her stuff up, so let me roll for her. 13 is my DC to get the hell out of the way. So yeah, give me another athletics. Would have advantage. She would have helped you.
It was an 18 for this.
18.
Ooh.
Beautiful. You both each grab an arm, and you're going to be hearing. Give me a perception check. Big one for Maddie. All right, Maddie got a nat 20.
I don't know if I'm good at those. Nope, no, I'm not.
13's good enough. You're going to be hearing Yoshfu yell out something to you. And if I bring up my notes, he's going to be yelling "stupefy." So he's asking you to try that spell. I will have Maddie.
I don't know if I have learned that spell.
Nope, you have not. So yeah, performance or Arcana.
Performance or Arcana.
I wanted 15, and you did better than Maddie. Out of the blue, you just grab your wand and yell out.
I don't grab my wand. I just yell out.
Okay.
It's wandless magic.
Okay. Then give me a Arcana to see if anything happens. Oh, you did the 12. Sorry.
Yeah. So I will use a sorcery point if need be.
Sure. Yeah. burn it and roll again, please.
What am I rolling again?
Oh, Arcana again, to see if it will happen without a wand.
Okay.
16. Perfect. Between you and Maddie, Maddie was actually rolled an 18 for her. One of you it works for, you're not too sure who, but Teddy does eventually stiffen up in your arms and fall over.
Wrong one.
For the next,
technically a 14 because I rolled the wrong thing.
That's great. Between the two of you, you got it. I rolled pretty good for her.
Yep.
Eventually, Yosh is going to crawl himself out. A few people are going to help him lift the table up, and he's going to come over and just look at you guys and go, "Oh, thanks. Oh boy, he seemed weird earlier. I was woken up. He was sweating. I thought it was just the food that we ate. He couldn't turn back out of a gorilla form. He just stayed in it, and eventually turned into this. Let's pull him in, tie him up. I've already sent for help. I think his father was a werewolf. I guess it's in his genes too. I guess he's got his mother and father's side. He's gonna have a fun life. Oh, are you guys good?
Chester, wide-eyed, just kind of disappears into the crowd.
Okay. Maddie's going to help figure stuff out, and doesn't look like anyone got hurt. You guys showed up at probably the perfect time. Over the next hour, you're going to have a couple teachers. Haggard's going to be there, brought in, and they are, since you guys are nice and close, they're going to just lock him in the dungeons for the evening, just in case, because he is still a werewolf and is not, nothing's happening. At least the Hufflepuff common room is kind of close to the dungeons. So any of you Slytherins that would be out milling around, which is probably none, you might have heard a little bit of a commotion outside, but not a lot.
I might have, because I stayed behind to talk to Rose for a second, because I was behind Alonzo.
Okay.
So I might have caught the tail end, maybe.
Give me a perception disadvantage, because you're not really paying attention to it.
Well, if there's like
it would echo,
noises
so just a straight roll.
My passive would pick that up.
Oh, that's true. You got a high passive on this character. Right. Roll me anyway.
A perception?
Yeah. I'll do one for those.
Nope. I hear some noises. Nope.
Rose wants to go to bed. And she's Gryffindor. She wouldn't even be near you.
She's not even there, yeah.
Yeah, right. That'll be fine. You don't really...
No,
There's probably something there, but yeah. Go to bed. Yeah. Okay. So yes. So over the next... is Chester going to get any sleep?
I don't know. Depends on how many teachers bug him, I guess.
Okay. They probably would have just at least left the room as it was and just more got him out of there for the evening. Yeah. You'll have it'll be like a good hour of noise before everything and everyone's gone back to bed.
He probably pretends to be sleeping, but I don't know if he'll actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just mainly want to know if you're going to give yourself one level of exhaustion in the morning.
Let's roll for it.
Okay. Because your first class is 9 o'clock in the morning. So you technically aren't going to get a full 8. So give me what would you roll for that? Survival?
I can do survival, that's fun.
Yeah, let's do survival. You're getting 1 level of exhaustion in the morning.
All right.
I'll have Maddie roll I'll ask her next session what she would have done.
No sleep for Chester.
Yep. Okay. For the rest of you, the evening goes great. You guys all get your full rest. Not that you really needed to change anything. But in the morning, you will hear rumblings of something that was happening during the night. And as you guys wake up and are having your breakfast, everyone is going to be talking about Teddy.
Right, before breakfast.
Oh, yeah, you'd hear about it before breakfast, too.
No, that's fine. Ava would have wanted to wake up really early.
Yep.
And take her recipe book.
Okay.
And would like to attempt to go visit the kitchens.
Okay. What specifically and what time are you going to get there?
What time is usually breakfast served at?
Breakfast, they would start cooking it fairly early. Like the house elves can do most of those stuff. Breakfast is 7:30 to 9. So they'd probably start cooking like around 6 o'clock for a lot of people.
She'll probably be there bang on at 6 then.
Okay, perception check, please, to see if you hear a bunch of howling in a dungeon.
Ooh. I was going to do this anyways, so this just kind of... I don't think so. That wasn't a great roll.
13 or higher?
Nope, that was a 12.
It's gonna echo. Okay. I don't hear anything.
She's half asleep.
Yeah. Yeah, you would notice a bunch of... pardon, sorry? I didn't hear you, Alonzo.
She has advantage.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I do have advantage. That was even lower, so never mind.
Never mind.
Perfect.
Even lower.
Right. You will notice claw marks on the ground. That's really about the 12. That's what you'd get out of that. And eventually you will hear rumblings of something that happened during the night down in this area.
Right.
But is there anything specific you want to talk to the house elves about?
Yes and no. We don't have to RP it out necessarily. But she would be trying to see if the house elves would be interested. And she would try to, like, persuade them into trying some of the recipes she's got. For, if not for the breakfast that they do for all the students. For her, if she pays for it. Or if, and like, would always, like, include them in, like, you can eat it too, and it's really nice food. And she's like trying to persuade him.
Okay. You will be met by one of the female house elves. Her name is Tabitha. She's going to ask, "Hi, what? Hi. Hurry, busy."
I know. She puts the book in front of her face. It's like recipe book. I was just wondering if there would be, if you would like to try some cool things for really nice tasty foods. I would pay for it if you can't put it on the breakfast.
Don't need money. We'll get to it.
Okay, here.
She hands it. Thank you. Bye. Close it up.
She's so happy.
You'll see there's like 30 or 40 house elves in there.
Yeah, she's like, so happy. She's like, yeah.
Yeah. You might eventually find it.
Yeah. She's gonna like be like.
You can give me a persuasion roll if you like.
Yeah, I would 100% do it.
Okay.
Okay, that was a nat 1. I'm using my inspiration. This is important to her. Persuasion. That was a 15. It's not too high. Not too high.
Yeah, that's good enough. Sure. Yeah, you'd gauge that she kind of looked at it and went, "Oh, okay." Yeah. Okay. We shall move right along to who's next on the list. Amelia, what you doing in the morning? Just a reminder, what you guys
Winston and send him back to the Owlery.
Okay.
Be like, go get some actual rest, you little heathen. And then, yeah. So she's gonna write a letter to her parents asking them for help for the whole name thing.
Yep.
And then she will send it to Winston and tell him to take it whenever he's rested. I don't know if he'd understand that or if he'd just do it.
Give me an animal handling. Or persuasion. One or the other.
I'm gonna do animal handling because that's a better modifier.
Okay.
That's a 7.
He looks at it and starts pecking it.
Okay, yeah, you can go home, but you need to rest. And she'll give him a treat that she has stashed in her nighttime table drawer thingy.
Okay. It might take a little bit more persuasion, or you might be able to understand that maybe an actual male owl might be better. But you can try him again later. Yeah.
Yeah.
He would know how to get home, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
Either
check
will work
on him
for you.
after classes and see what he's doing.
Okay.
And then she'll just do her normal morning routine and go down for breakfast.
Okay. There will be a notice up for all you guys on your bulletin board to stay away from the dungeons.
Is there a troll in the
Which
dungeons?
is kind of a given. No. It would just be a warning to stay away from that area for the next 3 days. Until the moon's gone. Doesn't say moon, but... Okay. So you're just going to go for Becky. Gideon. What's Gideon's morning doing?
Gideon has less than 0 interest in History of Magic as the first class for the day.
Yeah. So just as a reminder for everybody, so we're going to be doing potions, which is from 11 to 12. And then for those that didn't get it done, at the same time is going to be Defense Against the Dark Arts for the Slytherins.
Mm-hmm.
So Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff, you'll be in potions today. And Defense Against the Dark Arts will be the Slytherins and the Gryffindors. So that'll be the next 2 classes we do. Probably not this session, but probably next session.
Right.
Yeah.
So I wait as long as possible to get up and go get breakfast.
Okay.
I suppose if I hear any rumors along the way, like there's a post in the dungeon saying don't go in the dungeons?
No. On your bulletin board in your dorm room area. Just where your normal bulletin board, there's just a warning to stay away. But you would be told when you go for breakfast, you will see all the Potters and the Weasleys in a pile again, and they will wave you over to tell you what's going on.
Right. However, there's a sign that says don't go somewhere.
Yes. True. Yep.
What does it say? Just don't go in the dungeons or to a specific
exact
road?
Area specifically. The notice pretty much just says please stay away from the dungeons until further notice.
It's a different set.
There's really nothing.
From the Slytherin dungeon.
Yeah. The only the dungeons themselves are underneath the astronomy wing. They are near the alchemy class.
That's too far away. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just go to breakfast and I'll go get called over by the Weasleys.
Okay.
Everyone.
Okay. Pretty much, Victoria's going to let everybody know what happened to Teddy. Because she is dating a werewolf now. It happened last night.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people got not hurt, more scared.
Okay.
He demolished a lot of the room. Apparently he's got some of his daddy in him.
Yeah. Are we surprised at this?
I think we had hoped. He's been through full moons before. Nothing's happened. I guess 18th birthday is when it happens.
I jot that down in a little notebook. Interesting. I'm like not subtle about it. Okay.
Yeah. Hagrid is currently looking after him. So nobody's allowed near there. Yeah. He's just making sure we don't hurt himself.
Isn't there like a potion or something that can help him with this? I think I heard that once.
in the process of being brewed, yes. We're just more making sure the students are not in the general vicinity of just in case.
Should we make them like a get well soon card or something?
I like that idea. Yes.
I'm on it.
Everyone literally starts pulling stuff out from pockets. It's going to be like a massive one.
All Weasleys carry glitter, thing.
Okay.
We just spread out on the Gryffindor table with like a bunch of like paper and like colored pens and shit and like glitter and glue, and we're just doing it.
Okay. Perfect. I like that. All right. Chester, how's your morning going?
Chester will get up late when most of the dorm is empty-ish. Probably go to breakfast late. Sit at the opposite end of the table as anyone he normally talks to again, and just attempt to avoid eye contact or interacting with anybody.
Okay. So nothing major. What's on Chester's brain? What's he thinking of?
I think that he probably thinks he was just tired last night, but knows that's not true. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, great. Perfect. Alonzo, while you're sleeping, what's your passive perception?
You're muted.
Yeah.
That means it's 0.
I actually wasn't muted. I don't know why that wasn't happening. Okay, 1 second. Passive was 12.
At 12. Okay.
But he's asleep, so it's lower.
I know, it's -5. So, I'm trying to remember if he would know something was happening or going to happen. I can't remember.
He certainly knows that I was planning something.
Yes.
I don't know that he would have any idea that I managed to get Craig in on it.
Yeah.
He probably knows I tried to recruit my cousin.
Yeah.
Who said no.
Yeah.
But I don't think he'd know about Craig.
Okay, perfect. What's Alonzo's morning routine like?
Okay. Well, normally he gets up. He always checks on Mr. Elegante. He brought up Mr. Elegante.
Okay.
Because he demands it. And then he would look at the notices to see if there's any notices that he needs to take heed of. And then he would go to breakfast.
At first, he spends 45 minutes on his hair.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure exactly what your morning routine.
He spends 45 minutes on his hair and appearance. Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
I just assumed.
So you're gonna like wake up, shower, get ready, and all that fun stuff.
Yeah. Mr. Elegante
Okay.
comes first.
Okay. What's Mr. Eleganto's passive perception?
It's a cat.
I know. I don't know what they are. I can't remember. It's probably not as good as his.
I hope it's
I don't remember what the familiars are. It's just your standard familiar. That's pretty much what it's going to be.
Yeah. I mean,
passive perception for a cat is 13.
13. Okay. It's actually higher than
so
mine.
It's okay. Even with the minus, he wouldn't probably pay attention. Okay. So, how quick is that powder? Probably hour-ish before it happens, you think?
Hold on. Sorry. Let me see what I got it from. Because it depends what pack I took it from.
Okay.
Give me 2 seconds.
And how much? Like a cup, 2 cups? Was it a lot?
It was only enough to
like maybe cover an
make
arm?
sure that he scratches enough that he gives himself the rash I told him he would get. not enough to actually like hurt him or cause him to go to the nurse.
Okay.
Unless Craig decided on his own to do more.
No.
This
Damn it,
is
Craig.
from dang it, Craig. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I was not prepared for this question.
I just thought of it on the spot, so I wasn't ready for it either. Don't worry. I just wanted to know how much.
Yeah, it's probably something that doesn't do anything at first, and then
Like
it kicks
something
in probably
that big,
like
this big.
no, like I'd say probably this big.
Okay.
I think that's fine. And it would probably kick in like an hour or so because it's supposed to give you enough time to like get away.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. During breakfast, you're gonna have a very itchy back of the neck. He put it on your bathrobe. You wouldn't know that, but I rolled quite high for him for his blood hand. So yeah, after you had your shower and were in your bathrobe, you'd have a little bit of itching pattern on the back of your robe. So during breakfast, it's going to be a little itchy.
Yeah. So yeah, if it's like slow release, yeah, he'd be like, oh, why am I? He'd be like, absentmindedly scratching it. If it gets worse though, he'd be like, he'd be hell sus. Like he would, because he knew Gideon was planning something. Just
100%.
Roll me a d4
so
to see how many hours it's going to last.
Yes. Okay.
I'm on 4 hours.
I was actually going to see if he was onto it, he could treat it, but sure, I'll roll a d4. Because he knows what's up.
2 hours. Yeah. So probably not enough to irritate, but not need treatment.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just
it'll eventually stop and go away. Yeah, it's just more of an annoyance than anything else. Yeah. So while you guys are all having breakfast, during breakfast you'll hear lots of people talking about what happened last night. You're going to see a few scrapes and bruises on most of the Hufflepuffs, and they're kind of all huddled together, same kind of like the Weasleys they're doing right now. I don't know whether Chester will go with the group or on his own. I will let him decide that. But it looks like they're all having the standard talk is what went on with Teddy last night. So everybody is pretty much aware. During breakfast, the headmaster will stand up and let everybody know what happened. That he's okay, everybody else is okay, nobody was harmed. But to try and stay away from the dungeons until we can get Teddy back to normal. And that Hagrid is currently with him.
We're making a get well soon card if anyone would like to sign it.
Ava would sign it, even though she has no idea who it is.
The entire Hufflepuff table just goes.
Yeah.
Did I see any pastry? Any things that I would recognize as my
not yet.
Book?
No, it wouldn't happen this early. They were in the middle of prepping, so maybe tomorrow. Or maybe lunch or dinner, but nothing popped up for breakfast. Okay. The only extra thing now that they have been asked is sushi and pizza. So there's going to be breakfast sushi and breakfast pizza.
Yes, I love breakfast pizza.
We love
pizza.
Yep. Gideon.
Yes.
While you are doing all the drawing, you're going to have a poke from the back. Gideon.
What?
It's going to be Kiki. She has a teapot in her hand and a cup.
Right, okay.
I need you to drink. I need you to drink. I need you to drink. You're the only one I don't know. I need to know. Can you drink, please?
Are you going to read my leaves?
Yes.
Okay. Whoop.
Okay. Immediately she grabs...
Actually, sorry. Yep. I would know if I'm supposed to sip it or chug it. Because I don't want to screw this up for her.
Okay.
If I'm supposed to sip it, I do.
Yeah, this is like a 3 to 4 sip done.
I do that.
Okay. She immediately just bows. Thank you. Gone.
Okay.
She's not even telling you. No. Yeah, she's going to do the same thing for Clouth, because Clouth never drank any either.
Not my favorite taste, but okay. And I go back to my coloring. And it does not look good, by the way. This is the worst get well soon card ever. I am not.
And this is
artist.
probably the best tea you've ever had.
Oh, okay.
This wasn't yours.
No.
No. No. Yes, because you're the only one who didn't drink, you and Cloud. So yes, so now you both have, and now she can figure out what the hell's going on. She will eventually let you know.
Did Alonso see this chugging of the table? Not chugging, but like, if he's nearby, would he have noticed that?
Give me a perception check. They are, you're very low, and they are in a pile of bodies.
Yeah, I'm also at the Gryffindor table at the moment.
Yeah, there's probably like 50 to 60 students just all in a round doing their own little thing on this massive piece of paper.
Well, if he's that far, then yeah. If he's at the Gryffindor table, then probably not. If only feels nearby, that's fine.
Yeah, probably not. I'm gonna say. You might have seen Kiki with tea running back and forth, trying to get to Gideon, but that'd be about it.
All right, I guess he would just after hearing the news about Teddy, he'd be like, "Why didn't they just give him Wolfsbane potion? Seems very poor planning." That's you would just muse himself. That's all.
It's also 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so. Anyone want to do anything for breakfast, or how long are you going to stay there? Like, how long do you think the card would take you?
My card not long.
Okay.
It's terrible. It's the thought that counts is what I'm going for here.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to leave it for anyone else to sign if they want to.
Okay.
But it doesn't take me long. I have absolutely zero artistic ability.
Okay, give me performance roll anyway, please.
Yeah, okay.
Anyone who is making their own card, I need performance. If you're just signing it and like a good well soon, I don't need one.
Amelia will just find one and sign it randomly.
Okay.
Like, she doesn't know Teddy, she's like, "Oh, I hope he feels better," because she doesn't know what's going on.
Maddie kind of knows. Teddy.
14. So it's actually not that bad.
Nope. I'll roll a performance for Maddie. Get your own card.
And then, like, on the back of the card, there's like if you have time for questions when you're feeling better, let me know.
Okay.
Gideon super wants to know about werewolves.
Gotcha. All right. That sounds good. All right. Yeah, without inquiring there, Alonso, about the Wolfsbane, he's probably been given one. It's probably something they don't keep on hand anymore, because this is probably the first one that's happened in a while for them, so they would have probably had to brew one. Which I think most of them are like 4 to 6 hours brewing, so it might take a while. I know some of the higher end potions take like sometimes 24 to 48 hours to brew.
Yeah, he just muses on that. And again, he probably knows it's a very complicated as well. So I think it's just more like there's no one around, but he'd be like flexing. He's why didn't they do full spec potion?
Yep. Yeah, I'd have to actually look up the ingredients and if any of them need like specific drawing properties. You never know.
Yeah.
Potions are weird.
Potions are weird.
So if everybody is talking about what happened with Teddy and stuff, it is very clearly a Hufflepuff, yes? Because I don't think Ava would know much about it.
Yeah, he's 7th year.
Yeah, but if she notices that, and I assume Chester, did you go to sign the get well better card?
Nope. Chester is avoiding everybody. So unless Gideon is like sliding it in front of him and saying, "Sign this."
Nope.
Yeah, then in that case, if the whole Hufflepuff table got up and went to do that, Ava would have looked at Chester and would have walked up to him and been like, "Did you see it happen?"
At this point, they already kind of announced to everybody.
Yep.
Yeah. I well, we got back kind of after the mess was made.
Oh. Was it very bad?
Well, my room was okay.
He did get to like probably close to 8 feet tall.
Well, that's good. At least, did you manage to sleep? Or was it scary knowing that there
I
was
did
a
okay.
werewolf before there?
Would Chester have known what a werewolf was? Other than from like movies and stuff.
Well, I think he has like a rudimentary understanding of what they are, but just some made up something or other. So, yeah. Yeah, he's probably obviously tired and confused and distracted and avoidant. Yeah. Um, why? Yeah, that he kind of pauses off and doesn't finish his thought.
I just thought you might have not seen it or been scared because you didn't go with everybody else.
Well,
I never seen one. Well, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one.
Well, he was a gorilla the other day. I wonder, do you think he changes into anything?
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't see him as a gorilla. Oh, it must have been was it yesterday? I wasn't here yesterday for dinner. Oh, I miss all the good stuff.
Yep.
I start to smell at that.
I mean, sorry.
Her like interest is like now he's got to like distance himself.
She looks at Chester and she's like, I I'm so I don't have any more pastries from the ones that we ate yesterday, but I asked the house elves to make some for breakfast. If they start making them for breakfast, you get some. You liked them yesterday. I saw you ate a bunch of them. Just wanted to tell you that they might start doing it. I wanted to check you were okay.
Thanks.
And while you're wanting to be alone,
Yeah,
Alonzo, he shows up.
Yeah, Alonso would have, after flexing to no one, would have also come to see if Chester was okay. No one was paying attention to him.
yeah. Ava was going to say
Chester.
something, and then Alonso comes up and she closes her mouth.
He notices she's there. He kind of like just acknowledges her presence. He goes, "Are you okay?"
She like mimics him
Did
from
you have a
behind.
close look at the werewolf?
I didn't really see him.
Okay. He kind of looks him up and down. It must have been a lot to take in. Do you want to do something to take your mind off it?
He said he didn't see it.
Why? I think I have to go to class soon.
While you guys are talking, I need perception checks from the three of you, please.
Ooh. Oh, that's not bad. Dirty 20.
Okay. Okay, y'all did good.
So,
All right. While you guys are talking and going over the events and realizing that Chester really doesn't want to talk about this or anything, you notice. I don't know if I have a picture of him. I don't think I do. I'll have it next session. I don't think I do. Let me look. No, I haven't got one yet. Do I have one in here? Anyway, you're going to notice the headmaster talking to someone. Kind of mid-30s. With a camera. I do have a picture of him, but I haven't actually put it in, so I will put that in here and make it bigger. You'll see this gentleman with a camera, notebook, some sort of quill that's in the air, taking notes for him. You're going to see the headmaster point over to you guys, and he's going to run over to you guys and go, "Hi, oh boy, I'm Nigel Warpert. I'm from the Daily Prophet. You're Chester? I was told you wrestled a werewolf last night. Can I get your notes on this?" And he's going to hand you a piece of paper and say, "Can you write down everything that happened? This is big news. And can I have your picture? We want to put you on the front page." And we're going to end there.
Chester's a liar.
Yeah, no, here's the thing,
He
right?
lies to your
like,
face.
look at
This is where he busts Molly.
Yep.
this is what Chester Banford's.
So, like,
Lies.
Chester, just one thing, right? As he says that, Ava looks at Chester. There's like tears in her eyes.
Oh, there's tears in his eyes.
They both look at each other.
For different reasons.
Crying. Like, Ava is so upset. Not because he saw it, but because he lied to her.
Yeah. Before we go, can you put the current picture and map on Twitch?
Is it not?
No, it is not. Just so those people...
Oh, my bad.
That's okay.
Does my 16 perception let me see Molly?
She is currently in the middle of helping still do pictures, but you would notice where she is, yes.
Make a note for myself to point
Okay,
and
what did
rub.
you say his name was?
Nigel Wolpert. He went to school with Harry.
He looks like a grown-up version of Colin. And
Colin,
I thought it was gonna be a Creevy.
Yeah, I thought
know.
so.
I thought it was too.
I thought it was going to be a
so.
creature.
He said camera, and I was like,
Yeah. Immediately.
I'm glad that we all thought the same thing, except probability. That's fine. Sorry, Mills.
Yeah, no, I made him part of the Daily Prophet. He does pictures for all the... He pretty much works with Ginny. He does all her photos and photo ops for all the Quidditch tournaments they go to.
Mm-hmm.
But he was told werewolf, he came to Hogwarts.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because they didn't learn their lesson last time about letting reporters into the school for children.
Yeah.
Sure.
Nope.
Is Rita still in a jar?
Yeah, probably.
Rita's just a eternally.
Wasn't she released after being blackmailed?
I'm pretty
I have no
sure
idea.
you
I
guys
don't remember.
seen her first session. Who went into the Daily Prophet?
It was Klaus.
Klaus would have saw Rita there with Ginny. That's who
okay.
Ginny was talking to.
That would be why I don't remember, because I didn't know it was a Daily
Yep.
Prophet.
Yep. Yeah, Klaus, I think, is the only one that's seen Nigel because they were all there. So yes, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We got astronomy done. We got to see a werewolf. Yeah. We will pick up next session with potions and Defense Against the Dark Arts again. We're not going to really spend a lot of time with Defense Against the Dark Arts because we've already done most of that class. But potions will take a while, and we're going to deal with this for a bit too.
Oh boy.
This
So I'll let
seemed
Mariana
nice.
close us out.
Yes, so we do have a few things coming up. I will try, as usual, to do this without stuttering. We have the next game being, I believe, yeah, the next game is Thursday on the Discord, which is Giants and Dragons. Which is, if you want to see the end of a fight where we're almost dying, and it's maybe a 50-50 chance of surviving, come and join us. And then a week from now, at 10 a.m. EST, we have Strixhaven. And not this Sunday, but next Sunday, there'll be one-shot Scarab of Death. It will be the third time the one-shot is ran on the channel. So if you want to come and see it and be a part of the next time it's ran, so you know what kind of stuff we run here, you'll have plenty of opportunities to join things. Also, the challenge of the month for AI pet art generated is almost ending. It'll run till the 30th. So if you want to take part of that and have a chance at winning a wand, which is in honor of our Hogwarts campaign, crafted by one of our members, you can join the Discord server and with the link that is on the chat, gonna be put on the chat very soon.
Yeah.
And you might get a chance to join it and win. Who knows? So thank you very much. I think that's all the announcements.
Anyone else got anything before we head out?
Balls.
That's what I assumed.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
At least I'm consistent. Bye.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Until next time, guys.
I'm trying.
It's fine. You're doing great.